I'm that bitch. Been that bitch, still that bitch. Inside my circle like a pizza.
Welcome back to my channel. If you've been here already, if you haven't, don't be rude and subscribe, because that's rude. So today's video, I kind of wanted to sit down and chat with you guys, specifically my incoming college freshmen, right? So this is a scary time in your life. You might be nervous, you might be excited, you might be both. It's a lot of anxiety. There's so much on your mind. I'm cold as, hold on. Don't lie to me and tell me there's not a lot on your mind. And especially with this pandemic, like, it just doesn't make anything easier. And I could just imagine. But I know that May 1st was when you guys officially declared where you're going to college. You decided, you put your, is it called deposit? Enrollment fee? I forgot what it's called. I know I paid it though, forgot. So more or less you guys know where you're going. So I just wanted to give you guys some tips, some tricks on the college life. Now, I know you might be thinking, who the hell are you to be telling me about this? I get it. I'm a senior in college. I will be done in January. Applause for myself because I'm tired. And let me tell you, I did not have the perfect college experience. I did not have the best college experience. I did not get all A pluses. I do not have a 4.0 GPA. I'm gonna let you know that right now. But however, throughout my whole 4 years in college, I did work a full-time job. I was working 40 hours a week, every single week, and taking no fewer than 15 credits a semester. So I was ranging between 15 and 17 credits a semester, going to school 4 days a week. So it's been rough for me. It's a lot. I don't sleep. Like, some of these things I stuck to, and it really helped me a lot. And on the flip side, I feel like some of these things I didn't do, and looking back, it would have helped me a lot, especially now when I'm looking to apply for graduate school and looking into careers, right? Because hello, why are we going to college? Number one. All right, guys. I want to start off by saying it's okay wherever you go. I don't want anyone to feel any type of guilt, any type of remorse because, oh, I'm going to community college. You see people committing to Ivy Leagues, all these private institutions. Guys, do not feel any type of way about where you're going to college. Wherever you're going, just know you're going to college. All right? No matter if it's a 2-year college, a 4-year college, no matter what type of college you're going to, you are taking that step. And I just want to say congratulations in doing so. And you should not feel bad or compare yourself to any other person. You know, everyone's gonna have different experiences, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way life is. And I just wanted to give that insight because I personally, I didn't really compare myself, but it was kind of a different feeling when I have friends going to Ivy Leagues, and then I have friends going to dorm, and then I stood in the city with my parents because I just decided, number one, it just made more sense for us financially. And I'm that type of person. I like to work. I want to work. I want to have my own money in my pocket. I don't want to ask my parents. And I just felt like that was more feasible, me being in college, and I'd be able to save. So I just want to say it's okay wherever you go. It's okay whatever you decide to do. If you decide to be a part-time college student, that's okay. If it takes you 2 years to get your bachelor's, amazing. If it takes you 8 years, 6 years, whatever, if it takes you that long to get your bachelor's, amazing. Right? I just want to let everybody know that we all have different timelines, and the worst thing you can do is compare yourself. And this is for life, but this will be really detrimental to you in college. Do not compare yourself. We have different timelines. As long as you are on track, you are on your own timeline. So remember that. Side note, this is like 1B, right? That was 1A. This is like 1B. It's also okay if you do not know what you want to do. If you come into college as a freshman, I feel like a lot of people end up switching their major. They end up changing their mind. Coming into college, I was on the pre-med track. My first semester was like, no, this is not for me, absolutely not. Didn't really know what I wanted to do. I had an idea, but I didn't want to waste my time with classes, so I just knocked out my core requirements. And now I'm in the boat where I'm just taking my requirements for my major, and all my cores are done. So if that's the route you want to take, not something that I necessarily would say it's better. It was just kind of made more sense for me. I definitely think that's something you can consider if you don't know what to do, but I just want to say it's okay if you don't know what you want to do. It's 100% normal. Don't think you're already falling behind because of that. Don't think that at all. Number 2, buy a planner. Buy a planner. This, I can honestly say, is one of the most important tips I can give you in college. Buy a planner. Syllabus week, you'll get the syllabus for each and every class, and usually they have a calendar at the end, in the middle, whatever, with all your deadlines, with all your exam dates. Put it in your planner and stick to it. I'm telling you, it just makes you feel so much organized. It makes your head a clearer place. I'm telling you, it'll make your life so much easier, clear your head, and less stress for you. You're gonna have enough, so try not to add it on yourself. So buy a planner. So that brings me into number 3. Don't procrastinate, and try to stay ahead in some way, shape, or form. So I know, don't procrastinate. Everyone says it. So much easier said than done. I myself have to do homework, and I'm making a video. Let's not talk about it. But procrastination in college, it's a death sentence to yourself. I don't want to hear it, especially me that was working full time. And then listen, if you want to be hanging out with your friends and doing all that stuff, it's gonna kill you in the end. It's gonna kill your grades if you procrastinate. It's gonna kill your sleep schedule. It's going to be detrimental to you in some way, shape, or form. So please do not procrastinate, and use your planner so that you can get ahead in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's a day, it's 2 days, it's still an amazing, thing to do. It definitely helps, like I said, clear your mind, relieve some stress off of you. This was something that I really got into the groove before the pandemic, and it just get into that groove. Just sit down. You have like an hour or 2 free. Just sit down, look at your planner. It all comes back to the planner. Look at your planner. Be like, all right, I have this due tomorrow. Let me do it tonight. I have this due Friday. Let me do it on Wednesday. Just so you kind of stay a little bit ahead of the game, because when life throws you a curveball, and let me tell you, life plays softball and it'll throw a lot of curveballs, you'll be set, you'll be locked, you'll be loaded, and you won't be struggling to catch up. Number 4, make friends and make connections. This is one of the things that I did not do, and I'm looking back and realizing that I should have done it. I cannot name to you one friend that I've made in college. And I'm not even lying to you. I know you're looking at me and you're like, Ashley, but you're so cool. How did you not make any? I don't like people. And I'm not saying that to be rude. I have like the worst social anxiety. I have to talk to people and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna hate me, they're gonna think I'm weird. And I'm just like, head is like going, oh my god, you should see me present. I'm just not good at making friends and talking to people. And especially going to a CUNY school, a city university. Everyone's in their lane, everyone's in and out. And I never made connections with my professors. And part of that came with working so much. Usually right after class, I would have to run to work. I wish I did it. And that'll honestly probably be my biggest regret from college, is not getting to know my professors, not allowing them to get to know me. So that is my biggest suggestion. Right away, go to your professor's office hours, get into that groove your first semester of college. You have nothing to lose. Go to the office hours. All right, y'all. Number 5. This kind of goes in with do not procrastinate, but it's kind of just to avoid distractions and know your boundaries, right? Know when to say no, know when to cancel plans, know when to not make plans. You don't have to be in the mix every single time. I'm not saying to not have a life. Please go do things. I did not. But just know when you got to sit back and be like, I have an assignment due. I can't do it this time. I'll catch you on the flip. Know when to say no. And you can take that a bunch of different ways, and I mean it in every single way. Know when to say no. Can I get your homework? No. Know your boundaries in every aspect. Know your boundaries. All right, so that's all that I have for you guys. But I kind of went on my Instagram and then I texted some friends for any advice they wish that someone would have given them when they went into college, or things that they wish they knew. So someone said that it's okay to drop a class and go at your own pace. 110% agree with this. Guys, like, I want to say all colleges give you that option that you can drop a class after X amount of days into the class. I'm not sure the actual time frame, and it probably varies within every college. I honestly can't even remember mine. That's okay. It's not going to affect you. So it's okay to drop a class. It's okay to enroll late. And again, it's definitely okay to go at your own pace. We're all on different timelines in life, in school, all different aspects. We're all in different timelines. So please, as long as you're on track with yours, that is what matters. Period. And someone also said, stick to what matters most to you. I definitely think, yeah, I definitely agree with that. And I definitely think that is a life lesson to be learned as well. Stick to what matters most to you. Stick to what you believe in. Stick to who you are. So listen, if it's not you, it's not you. Don't feel peer pressure. It's 2020. That means anything to you. And then I have a few here from my best friend. So she said, I wish someone told me that I was going to be alone. I wish someone told me that I was allowed to change my mind. I just wish I knew a lot more. I wish I had guidance and didn't have to do it alone. So this is so extremely important, because you might feel alone a lot of the time, especially when, going into freshman year, you kind of were like surrounded by freshmen. But getting deeper into my college life, it was like, okay, you're a freshman too. Oh, but you're a senior, but you're a junior. Huh? And it was just kind of in it with myself, for myself. Didn't have guidance as well. Even my guidance counselor, is that what she's called? What are the advisor? I'm sorry. I went back to high school. My guidance counselor. My advisor kept canceling on me. I didn't meet my advisor, guys, till a few months ago. And I emailed her at one point, and I was like, I really need help. You keep canceling on me, so let's email. Because it was a lot. I was confused. I wasn't declared yet. And eventually I found my way. But again, I also wish I didn't have to do that alone. So seek help. There are people there. I'm sure if I would have went to a professor or something, I would have gotten help. I didn't seek it. But that's one thing about college. You're not going to have a guidance professor coming up to your locker. There's no lockers. But coming up to you, asking you this, asking you this. You're not going to have that. No one's going to be there checking up on you. You are every man for themselves in college. And I don't mean that to be, to scare you. But it's really an eye-opener that, you might feel alone at times. But I definitely don't think you are alone. Like, seek help. There's definitely resources, and make yourself heard. All right, so that's all I have for you guys right now. I really hope this helps somebody in some way, shape, or form. Definitely send it to anybody that you know is going to be starting college in the fall. I hope your experience is not tainted by this pandemic, and I'm praying for all of you that you can go to your orientations, go to your first semester on campus, yeah. So if anybody has any additional tips, leave them in the comments below, just so anybody that watches this can get some more insight on college. So yeah, I wish you guys all the best. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys next video.
Everything around.